plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
First and 10 from the 41. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Leo Chanel able to bring him down. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They've got a man in motion. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. He's still going at the 30. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Running back sent in motion. Pass play on 1st and 10. This finds Mitchell, complete. And we'll turn our focus now to the flag down as he ends up out of bounds. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Working inside the red zone. Pass caught along the sideline by Mitchell. Pickup of a few as he heads out of bounds.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
2nd down now, 7 to go. This throw is caught. And he's brought down after a short gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Third down from the gun. This one's caught. And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him or check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. On the return, here's Mims. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! And they steal it back on the return. And we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right? At a young age, you're always coaching those guys. Hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They get 13 on the pickup, and the Rams are going to have a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
The throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. After a good pickup. They've got 2nd and 4. Give to Williams from the gun. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
Back to throw on 3rd down. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams break the tie here in the 1st. Point after converted from Cardi. And his guys take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. On the return, here's Mims. This return makes it up to the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And his charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Has some daylight through the 40.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Play action with Nix. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. That's one he knows he should have had. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. The give now out of the shotgun. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Nix looking to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos get it down to a single point. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos tie things up at 14. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Looking up towards the dome. Can't bring it in clean. And it bounces out of bounds for the touchback. So no harm, no foul.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
Back to throw on 1st and 10. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Hauled in left side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. This has the makings of a shootout, a lot of points, but still tied as we reach the end of one. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They're looking at 1st down here. Handoff goes to Williams, running right. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 13. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. He fires one deep down the middle. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Officially a 55-yard launch. And the Broncos get set to take over. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Nixon to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
The give here on 2nd. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Jared Verse on the tackle. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. It's a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
On third down, here's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. They're going play action. That one's complete right side. And they make the tackle at the 38. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Back to pass on first and 10. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Finds him over the middle. Have him gain up about a handful there. Tackle made by Chris Abrams-Strain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. He'll throw it yet again. Complete. It's Atwell. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Leo Chanel able to bring him down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
From the 23. On the move, headed right. Now he takes it. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it brings up an LA first down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
First down from the red zone. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Another throw here on second down. Escapes the pocket. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And that's a touchdown. At least for the moment, Brock. But there's a flag out there. I think that they might wipe this one away. And they're going to go ahead and let the play stand as it happens. They decline the penalty. Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Back to the air following the pick 6. Wow, wide open here, complete. And he's out of bounds after pushing just past the 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
First and 10 from the 41. Mitchell up the middle. And he drives it up past the 45. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 47. He's on the move. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. His pass caught by Nakua. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Rams facing a deficit near the break. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 36. He's throwing deep to the left side. Big gain downfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Puka Nakua touchdown. Cardi now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And these guys tie this game at 21. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. On the return, here's Mims. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge. There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
All right, here we go. Second down. Another try following the sack. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down. Man in motion out of the slot. Nix with it on first. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix setting up the screen. Jukes one defender, and they make the tackle at the 38. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Putting the tight end in motion. They'll throw again. Nix. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So second down coming up. Nix from the gun. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Man in motion here. They'll throw on 3rd and long. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
From the red zone now. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
They give it to him up the middle. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Complete on the option. Touchdown, Denver. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Your right to
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. A final throw before the break. Chased out to his right. Now he'll try a deep shot to the other side of the field. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Broncos will start with it in the fourth after an interception to end the quarter.
Rams 21.
Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Their own 26-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. That throw finds Kittle. He touched him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. They go play action on 1st. Buying some time right. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. Looked like it was going to be picked there.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. Forced out to him. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Rams are set to punt. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. Starts the return at the 34. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. And after the punch, the offense comes out onto the field. And it'll be their football. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Play action with Nix. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Shotgun snap to Nix. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up. Punting unit out now. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. Got 46 on his 1st punt, so this one's pushing a little more distance. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. 58 yards on the punt there. And the Rams will take possession. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Marshawn Lattimore up from the secondary for the stop.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Another run for Williams. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Play action on 1st down. That's to the sideline. It's a catch by Williams. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 43. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Pass play now. On the move, headed right. And he slides down with enough to pick up that 1st. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Brought in close to the 8. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. Cardi with the extra point. And his guys tie us up 28-all. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. On the return, here's Mims. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Nix off the play action. Gets out of trouble. Escapes the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They'll run now on second down. And he couldn't do a whole lot there. Minimal yardage picked up to the 27. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done. Back now, pressure on its way. Mims with the grab. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
And the Broncos first down.
They'll run it from the gun. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Finds Mims. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Takes the handoff, now to throw. He's on the... And they take this in for the score. The Broncos take a 3rd quarter lead. It's a Bo Nix touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
They're on the 30-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Oh, he got way too much under that one. Too high, that's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He puts some power on a deep one. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Broncos get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long. But throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
He's stopped at the 31-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
2nd and 1. Has him on the quick hitter. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Nix with it on first. That's incomplete left side. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. This one falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal. They'll throw again. Nix. It's a Denver touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes the comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off Brandon Jones. And the Broncos have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Complete to Mims. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
From the 23. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, I'd say some frustrations at the deficit bleeding over onto the field as they get rung up for the personal foul.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Frustration and emotion, right? You got to play with emotion, but you can't let emotion play you. And especially when you're digging out of a hole like they are.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That's complete to Kittle on the sideline. And he's out of bounds past midfield. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
That's... First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Protection is always tested against a blitz, especially with all the different ways the defenses today disguise them. Couldn't quite account for the number of rushers that time, and it ends just how you expect. The quarterback needed a little help to get picked up off the grass.
Offense to the line for second down. Trying again following the sack. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
And the Broncos bringing out some extra DBs on this third down. They're in the dime. He's dropping back to throw. Throwing this back in the end zone. And he has the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams get it back to within 2 possessions. Cardi now for the PAT. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, I'm fairly certain he left his leg up there just an extra half second to try to draw the flag, but hey, you still got to be able to avoid running into him if you're the defender.
You know, Kate, you make a great point, and I've always wondered what these kickers and punters do in their meetings. I think they do that. They put on a pretty good show so they can draw a penalty, too.
First and 10 now from the 30. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You call that first down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. On first and 10, here's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, you do it through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And this is the punt you want every time. It bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. He'll throw it from his own end zone. Escapes out to the left. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Throwing from his own end zone. He's got the hook up to Atwell. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. Now looking to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And he moves the chains. Offense up to the line fast. They'll throw on 1st. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Here's 2nd and 2. Escapes the pocket. And he'll get it up to the 27. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Pass play on 1st and 10. It is cut left side. And this one does not go far. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Rams losing by 14. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 31. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
The challenge with so many sacks is it just disrupts everything in the rhythm and timing of your offense. All of these negative plays. Hey, this league and this game is hard enough when you're on schedule. All of these sacks.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He was an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
On first down, they'll run. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Lining up to take a knee on second down. He'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
Setting up for the kneel down on third. He'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So it's a win for the Broncos. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Broncos are winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.